What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So, today is moving day, and as you can probably see around me, the room is sort of in shambles right now. Desks are taken apart, computers are gone. In a little bit, we're going to start moving everything over, but rather than bore you all with all the packing everything up and getting it over there, we're just going to go ahead and cut to 3 days later. We're moved into the house now. I figured I'd take this opportunity while we finally have some downtime from unpacking everything and getting everything set up to sort of show you guys around our new place and discuss some of the ideas that we have in mind for the different rooms in our new townhouse. Alright, so again, apologies for the echo. We have literally nothing on the walls right now, but I'll discuss that and try to keep this all sort of as quick as possible. So this is the view from the main entrance of our townhouse. We move over, we see this big white box here because no central AC, so we have floor-mounted units. They work great, a little loud, not too loud though. I'm happy in general. Internet is by Xfinity, much to my chagrin. The setup process for the internet here was actually pretty straightforward and exceptionally easy because the previous tenants in this townhouse also used Xfinity. So all we had to do was get the self-install kit, which was comprised of this access point, a Cat5e cable, some Ethernet cable, and the power adapter. And you basically just plug everything into where it needs to go and download an app on your phone, and within probably about 10 minutes I was up and running. And I'll have something on the screen right now showing you all what our internet speeds are here versus what they were at our old place. Now, as far as both of our setups are concerned, I'm gonna do a separate video on those detailing more of the specifics of what the both of us were using again, because it's been a minute since I visited that. The Mrs. desk is the one most in need of work still. We have the flying spaghetti monster living underneath it right now, so yeah, that's pretty horrifying. But everything else is more or less set up and functional with both of our computers. So yeah, everything's working great there. Nothing got damaged on the way over. Futon for a couch. This was definitely our old bed, and I am really glad that it's just a couch now and not our bed. Over here is our little Harry Potter bathroom. Yep. It's a bathroom. And speaking of Harry Potter, that's actually probably what we're gonna wind up doing with decorating the wall over here in the living room. We're gonna have 3 of the Hogwarts house banners set up in here, so Ravenclaw is gonna go in the center, Hufflepuff's gonna go off to the left, and Slytherin's gonna go off to the right. And the reason we're ordering them like that is because when we went to the Pottermore website, both the missus and myself were sorted into Ravenclaw. Although, depending on where either of us had our heads at the time, she probably would have been sorted into Hufflepuff instead, and I probably could have very easily been in Slytherin. And then Gryffindor is going to get mounted above the toilet because screw Gryffindor. Small kitchen area. It gets the job done. This is probably my personal least favorite part of this place, but we've actually dealt with tinier kitchens than this in the past, so not really a huge deal. We're still able to get things pretty cleanly organized. I mean, at least we have the important stuff organized, you know? So you'll probably be seeing a bit more of this space when we start getting some Manic Munchies content going. When that will be, I'm not entirely certain, but like I said, we finally got everything more or less in a spot where everything's largely unpacked and taken care of, so yeah, hopefully sooner rather than later. Then we've got our little back porch area back here. Double doors. Because reasons. And yeah, it's old. It's not particularly large. This is just sort of chilling here until the recycle bin gets emptied out, and then we can fill it back up again. But at least we have enough room for our grill, and we got enough room for some chairs out here when the time comes. But yeah, and that's where the garage is. Now, as far as getting like a proper TV in this space goes, we're still kind of up in the air with how we want to do that. We were thinking we might try and actually get a projector mounted directly in front of the front window over here, and have like a blackout curtain set over it. That way, when the projector display comes down, we can draw the blackout curtains and not have any backlight bleed coming through the display. But the other option is, instead of having like Hogwarts house banners here, just mounting like a 55 or 60 inch or so TV right about here-ish. Now, one thing we're definitely going to do to cut down on the echoes, we're going to have some sound dampening panels that go, oh my god, that focus was awful. But we're gonna have some sound dampening panels that go in sort of a checkerboard crosshatch pattern along the top edge of the wall up to, I don't know, we may go all the way across, we'll see. And then right along the upper edge where the ceiling meets the wall, run some LED lighting so that we can get some sort of soft, gentle room lighting throughout without it being sort of obvious as to where it's coming from. But I don't know, let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below, if you have any suggestions for how we could implement that. We're also definitely going to be setting up some LED lighting heading up the stairs, because there are no ceiling mounted lights anywhere in this place. The only place where there's a ceiling mounted light is that ceiling fan over there. So everything else has to sort of be piecemeal together, and we don't want to trip and die down these stairs. So we're definitely going to get some LED lighting, probably run along this panel heading up with the LEDs facing this inner wall over here, so that we get lighting coming across the stairs to see where we're going. And we have a skylight in the main foyer of the second floor area, and a skylight again in the master bathroom. Yep, it's a bathroom. Master bedroom, quick glance in here, not much to see, and admittedly the bed doesn't really look like much either, but that is a queen size purple mattress. I'm actually going to leave a link to those down in the video's description. It's kind of a really... It's a really interesting mattress design that they use, but honestly, this is probably some of the best sleep I've gotten in a very long time, and a noticeable improvement from sleeping on a futon. My lower back definitely thanks me for this purchase. And a hall closet for holding, you know, hall closet-y stuff. And the spare / guest / workspace room. This is going to be a work in progress for a while, but this is going to eventually become the space where I do all of my filming for the channel, A-roll and B-roll, just so I can have it in a space that's out of the way, have my lights set up all the time, have a static filming environment where I have a bit more control and flexibility with how I frame out my shots and how I set up my backdrops, keeping consistent lighting, because in my previous space I had to move these to slightly different spots and slightly different heights every single time, and it was a big pain in the ass. And there's plenty of space for storage in both this closet and the main bedroom closet, so definitely gonna have a lot easier time keeping all of my hardware boxes that are over here cleaner and more organized, so it's easier for me to find parts to do videos with. And then I also need to get this old desk put back together so I can use it as a test bench space. I also need a spot so I can continue working on that Sega Nomad mod that unfortunately I hit a roadblock with again. Maybe I'll make a video on how that's going as well. And then of course, the light switch for probably the most challenging to service light ever. I get the sneaking suspicion if that goes out, it's just staying out. Anyway, back downstairs to wrap this up. All right, well, that's basically gonna do it for the house tour. There's not really a whole lot that's exciting going on right now. We didn't really have a whole lot going into this move. You know, like I've said before, there's a lot of big things that I have planned. Excuse me. A lot of big things that I have planned for the channel coming up, as and when funding allows me to do that, or as and when I figure out less expensive ways of implementing them, I will definitely be keeping you all in the loop. In the meantime, content may or may not be a little bit slow moving forward. I'm going to do my best to not have it slow down. I have a couple of other things that I can do And yeah, I'm hoping to get them out to you guys sooner rather than later. So go ahead and hit that thumbs up button if you like what you saw. Get subscribed for more content coming at your inbox. And I'll catch you guys next time. So take it easy.